All right, last one. So they put eighth notes in a very different part of the book for this, which is fine. And they're teaching the single eighths and the double eighths. It's great for you to know the single eighth note. That's the one with the flag. This one. Right now, I'm most concerned with these. Yes, you do see these in your music, and it's great to know that that's an eighth note. We're just not going to learn how to do the 1 and 2 and 3 ands to that. All right, so it's going to talk about a few things that I haven't covered with you because I skipped ahead, but I did want you to do eighth notes because they are important. So eighth notes are 1/2 of a count. That's why you have to have a 1 and an and. So this is 1/2, and this is 1/2, and a half plus a half equal a whole. So when we're saying the 1 and, that means this 1 and is the same amount of space as that. 2 of these equal 1 of those. That's why 4 of these equal 1 of these, and 8 of these equal 1 of those. So each individual circle is a half of a beat. Eighth notes can be detached, just like a quarter note with a little flag thing, or they can be beamed in pairs or in fours. It's most easy to do the pairs, especially at first. If you see the fours, sometimes people think that these fours are something called 16th notes. 16th notes have 2 lines at the top, like that, but prettier, of course. We're not doing 16th notes right now. You can know what they are if you'd like. So it's all about how many bars or beams. That's the word that they use. How many beams are at the top. If I had another beam, 16th notes. But I only have one beam, that makes them eighth notes. Oh, it's a siren. Okay. Write 8 single eighth notes. 4 with stems up, 4 with stems down. So it's wanting you to draw 8 of these and 8 of those. 4 stems up, 4 stems down. You don't have to keep the little circle in the same place, but like, oh crap, that's ugly. That's not right. Don't do that. Okay, put the stem in the correct place. And if you need, let's see, what's the one for that? If you go back, the stem, where to put your stem is back here on Unit 2, Lesson 6. So go back and look at this to know where your stem should be going if you forgot. All right, back to the Lesson 15, Unit 4. It says 2 sets of beamed eighth notes in pairs, and then the ones in fours. So this is 2 sets of beamed eighth notes above it. This is the in fours, one with sets. That's what that question is kind of asking for. It doesn't have to be the exact same spaces. You can do them on lines. Just make sure if the stem's is supposed to go up, it goes up. Supposed to go down, it goes down. We are doing that right for this work packet because it shows you exactly what to do, and you can refer to the page that taught you how to do it and had you practicing it for that. All right, add stems with flags or beams to make the eighth notes as indicated. So this one wants flags, this one wants 2 sets in pairs, 1 set in 4 flags. Fill in the correct number. How many of these does it take to fit? How many of these does it take to fit one of those? So how many of the first ones fit into the second? How many of these fit into one of those? This note is 3 beats. So how many of these fit into one of those? That one might be tricky. If you think about it, you can get it. And etc. Number 3 over here, write 1 note to equal the value of the notes preceding it. So I'll give this one to you. That's that. The rest of them, oh, I'll do that one too. I'll make sure that's done on your sheet. I didn't notice those in the first place. Silly me. I just thought about the bass clefs. All right, the last one. Oh, nope. Okay. Complete the measures using beamed eighth notes. So the beamed eighth notes are the ones like these or like those. So you want to use those to complete the rest of the measures. So this one, you have to think, okay, what does this take? What does this take? Just a little bit of a hint. Oh, stop it. So since, I'll just give you an answer. Two of these, oh my gosh. Two of the eighth notes fit into that. Okay? Two fit into that. All right? So that means the three and both go with the quarter note. The one and, two and go with the half note. So that four and needs something. Okay, this half note is going to take up the three and, four and. So you need a few things. If you're just supposed to use beamed eighth notes only, you can't use a half note, can't use quarter notes, whatever. You need to do enough eighth notes to fill up. One for the one for the and, one for the two, one for the and. Get rid of some stuff. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. I haven't used this writing thing very much. Anyways, so yeah, here, that goes with that note, that goes with that note, so you need to fill in the rest. This takes up this. Ooh. Based on placement, I'm going to assume that takes up that, so you need to fill up this with beamed eighth notes. That takes up this. That takes up that. So you need to put some beamed eighth notes here. That one's a little bit trickier, so I kind of just showed you what to do, which is fine. That's cool. All right. Thank you so much.